This 2018 Red vs. Black dance competition is brought to you by Lee's Hoagie House of Horsham, Pennsylvania, home of the original hoagie.
Interesting. And this is an interesting move that they're starting out with. It's another thing that'll keep the judge's eye, because it was hit very well from what I could see. And the judges will definitely appreciate that. If one person had gotten out, the risk on that was super high. Now, one thing that they're doing is they're going for a lot more of the dance side. Red team at this point in their music was already starting a little bit of the gymnastics, but they were combining that in a lot of spots as a very small portion. Whereas Black won't have as much of that because they don't have as many of the cheerleaders or gymnasts. But they will have that a couple times. Because Calvin Broadus can hit a standing backflip, has been able to since like 4th grade. They do seem to be using a lot of symmetry, and they're definitely taking the Black Battalion theme to heart with going into a lot of like athletic positions and a lot of positions that you would see used in boot camp, like the push-up position that they were in and the one-handed plank. And they're going to use a windmill with their kick line, which is a different aspect that we don't typically see. As both of the boys actually do their own thing there. Now you can see a lot of times some of the people towards the center are going to get a little bit more into it because they're the more well-trained dancers, or just because they're less tired. If they're better trained, a lot of times they'll have a little bit better stamina. Their energy, for the most part, feels pretty good. However, some of the people, as I was saying a second ago, towards the outside and in the back, they seem to be getting a little bit tired, as well as some of the people who are doing a lot of big things early. But here they go with some tough moves again, that if you mess up just a little bit, you can end up really hurting somebody or ending up losing a lot of points. I can hear a lot of the crowd above me, who must be family or friends of the people out here. They're really getting into it, as well as the teams. And those moves look almost perfectly in sync. As you can see here, Calvin and Gio doing a little bit of a different move, just to add a little bit more depth to what they're doing. Using some of that hip-hop training that they both have in dance. And the tumble run, they both hit in time. And now they're having some fun with their bandanas. As Broadus just jumps Durham. And again, embracing some of that military side with the call of about face at the end. And the whistle blow.
The 2018 Red vs. Black competition was brought to you by Lee's Hoagie House of Horsham, Pennsylvania, home of the original hoagie.